Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of A to Z Mega Madness. This time we are featuring Mega Barbaracle, the first Mega of the Regulation MB series that we're featuring in this series. And I'm really excited for it too, except for the fact that it's not great into Mega Staraptor, which, if by this time you haven't heard, Staraptor is ruling the roost right now and is really tricky to deal with. But hopefully this team should give it some... well, give it a run for its money anyway. So, Mega Barbaracle, one of the new Megas introduced in Legends ZA, keeps its Tough Claws ability that the regular Barbaracle does get as well. But that's not a bad thing. It's a really good ability, boosting the power of those contact moves by about a third. And that's going to be relevant for close combat specifically. And only close combat, unfortunately, but it's a really good move. It's got the same base attack stat, Mega Barbaracle, as Mega Staraptor, but with Tough Claws makes its close combats even more powerful. And with Shell Smash, they're going to get to ridiculous levels. Rock Slide, and of course, is just another really good move to use, right? Because it's good complementary. For those of you who were around when Terrakion was also being a very good Pokemon years and years ago, Barbaracle has that same typing when it Mega Evolves. And it's a really good combination. So, let's break down the rest of this team. Now, Barbaracle, to set up that Shell Smash, needs a lot of support, right? Because especially when you are lowering your own defenses and not replacing it with a White Herb or anything. So, you become quite frail at that point. So, double Fake Out I thought was necessary here with Weavile and Incineroar. Weavile particularly I thought was quite useful here because, again, into a Staraptor meta now, Triple Axle is a one-hit KO on a lot of Staraptor, and even has a small chance after maybe for a bit of chip of actually KOing Staraptors with a +1 defense boost if they've gotten that from a close combat that they've gotten off earlier. And if it's not, then I start to kind of pick it off if it's still like in Tailwind, for instance. So Weavile, also with a Focus Sash, should hopefully be quite a nice answer into a lot of those Staraptor teams, pressuring them quite hard. And of course, being Dark type as well, it's also immune to Prankster moves from like Grimmsnarl and Whimsicott that like to support that Staraptor as well. So overall, a really good Pokemon. It's also a faster Fake Out than Sneasler too, which makes it quite threatening. And Barbaracle doesn't really like to deal with water types, so we've got Sinistcha to help out with that. Now, it's got Magic Gotcha, Shadow Ball for a bit of coverage, I think is quite nice here. Redirection, a big one for this team. And Trick Room. Trick Room, yes. Yes, indeed. Now, the advantage of Barbaracle and the fact that you're using Shell Smash is that it's a setup move that doubles your speed. So unlike something like Quiver Dance or Dragon Dance, you don't actually need a lot of speed to make use of it. So actually, without a Shell Smash, actually Barbaracle's kind of slow and can actually make really good use of the Trick Room. So as you can see in base form Barbaracle here, it only has 96 speed. Now that does increase a bit when it does go for that Mega Evolution to 116 speed, because Mega Barbaracle is slightly faster. But still, 2 speed stats that actually kind of work well in Trick Room. And so, but if like I'm out of Trick Room, I can suddenly just set up a Shell Smash, and then I'm outspeeding like all of the format, like Mega Aerodactyl included, and Scarf Adamant Garchomp. So having that flexibility in Barbaracle is really key here. And so Sinistcha is a really big piece for that, not only providing that redirection, but that Trick Room support for it too. Picking the Cobra Berry on it as well. Again, something else for Staraptor, basically. So I can take a flying type attack. Also useful for Dragonites with Hurricane and Pelipper's with Hurricane too. Obviously less useful for Aerodactyl Dual Wing Beat because with Unnerve it kind of ignores my... I can't eat my berry unless it goes for the Mega Evolution. Briefly touched on Incineroar as the second Fake Out user, but again, Chopper Berry for the Mega Staraptors out there, and obviously still good for Sneasler. And then Will-O-Wisp as a way of dealing some like damage mitigation into it after it's gone for that Mega Evolution as well. My low tick I'm going to touch on next. Again, kind of like a good kind of standard, nice bulky water type. Supports the team really nicely here. A little bit of healing for Barbaracle, as well as the rest of the team, obviously. Decided not to go for Icy Wind, because again, into Staraptor, that's just going to boost up its speed. But instead, Ice Beam instead should be getting 2 hit KOs onto Staraptor, 1 hit KOs on Garchomp and Dragonite. Scald doing a lot of damage and just spreading some burns could be quite nice. Haze to get rid of boost if Staraptor is set up lots. See, I've gone pretty hard into this, all right? And then finally, Floette. So, the only caveat with this Barbaracle team is that actually, if it's a really well-rounded Staraptor team with like Whimsicott, Grimmsnarl, Barbaracle's not actually that good. And that's where Floette comes in. Floette is actually a really good Pokemon into Staraptor. And so I've given it enough bulk to survive a +1 attack Brave Bird. So if you lead, the idea is being, if you lead Incineroar Floette into Staraptor plus, say, Whimsicott, you get the attack drop on Staraptor before it's Mega Evolved. And then even if they go Charm in Staraptor and then Brave Bird, they're only at +1 and not +2. Floette takes the hit, and then you can KO it back. And even at +1 special defense, you should still be KOing with a Moonblast as well, which is why those are the 2 moves on there. And without +1, Dazzling Gleam should KO, like a kind of a less bulky Staraptor there. And so you can get around some redirection that they might be there too. And then Carmine of you, you're kind of afforded those turns because this team does lend itself to setup. So that's the team at the moment. Like Weavel's kind of base points are pretty straightforward. Sinister's special defense allows it to survive Mega Gengar's Shadow Ball, by the way, and the rest kind of dumped into defense. Incineroar's just kind of generally bulky with a little bit of speed. And the Milotic, again, has some Staraptor survival attacks, basically, like at like +1 attack. And the Barbaracle, I guess then the speed is just to make sure you kind of outspeeding Choice Scarf, Garchomp when you're adamant. Attack hits the bump, does a lot of damage, and the HP is just there to kind of generally survive some stuff. So let's see how this team plays out. Metagross, Sinister, Aerodactyl, Basilica Male, Sylveon, Garchomp. Right. Okay. So Metagross is the main switch up here for MB. Barbaracle looks okay. Close combat doesn't hit a lot, unfortunately. But it will be my main way through Metagross if I can get a Shell Smash off. Which is looking possible, but I do need to get through potential Tailwind if Aerodactyl is the bring here. My logic looks okay. Let's do this. I think Incin is a good Pokemon. And Sinistra. Yeah. Yeah, Sylveon tends to be quite decent into me. So I don't really have any Fairy resists. Okay, and there it is in the lead. Which makes sense. What is Sinistra though? Okay, this is a tricky lead, actually. It's quite well played, because I could, like, double up and KO Sinistra, potentially. But yeah, I don't really want a Shell Smash, because I lower my defense, and then I'll probably just drop to whatever Sylveon does. So yeah, I think I'm going to non-Mega Rock Slide here. So, first of all, Triple Axle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that should do it. Knockoff was the other alternative, but it could have been Colder Berry, you know. So if you do go off next, which is good. Flint would be amazing. Ho-ho! Thank you very much. Barbaracle, put it in work. That's very good. Whew. Yeah, they won't be too happy with that, I don't think. Because yes, Sylveon is a bit of a pain and would have decently chunked my team pretty hard. I've already given it some good thought, which makes a lot of sense. Just wondering if Triple Axel will be enough to KO Sylveon from here. Metagross, there it is. So if I can bait it to Mega and then instant comes in, it will look decent into that. Yeah, let's Triple Axel Sylveon and I think now go for the Shell Smash. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, again, not Mega, because, yeah, the Water type is keeping me safe from the Steel moves, and not being Fighter type is keeping me safe from the Psychic moves. Triple Axel! Misses completely! Fair enough. I probably deserve that. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad now. Because I'll Shell Smash, and I'll lower my special defense, and I might not take this Moonblast. Okay. This changes things slightly. So it still could be Quick Attack, but if it's got Moonblast, probably not. Unless you're like Protect, Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Quick Attack. Either way, I think what I can do here is switch to Incin and Protect. And we'll see if they reveal Quick Attack here. Either way, I could probably just still fake out Sylveon next turn and then just double up into I just nail the Metagross with the close combat. Okay, it's just Iron Head. And what is it from Sylveon? A Hyper Voice. Okay, yeah, so probably no Quick Attack. So yeah, Fake Out. Oh, I didn't think about Bullet Punch on Metagross, actually. But they didn't go for it. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to hope they... Yeah, surely either of them would have gone for it if they had that move. Hello. Love Mega Barbaracle. Okay, so Fake Out comes out. Okay. Okay, close combat. +2. Tough Calls boosted. One hit KO into Mega Metagross. Love to see it. Woo. And Silver Glitches. Okay. Okay, Basilisk Legion next. Yeah, so obviously they're both rock side targets here. What do I do with Incin? Wondering whether to switch out to Sinister or not. Because again, this could be Aqua Jet. So I think maybe Protect Barbs and yeah, switch to Sinister, I think is the play. Because then I can either Rage Power next turn or maybe switch in Incin again for an Intimidate, and then I should survive an Aqua Jet. Yeah. Now Sybil protects, so is it Aqua Jet? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's pretty good for me. So I'd probably just Rage Powder and Rock Slide, I think. Yeah, I think so. Just keep Barbs a bit safer here. I was thinking, like, I could just close combat just to, like, guarantee damage. Sort of relying on hitting an inaccurate move. But we hit them. Look at that damage. Nice. Looks like they might be locked in to Applejet here, given that. And we potentially get a 4-0 win? Yes, we do. Whew. GG's. Nice one, Barbs. Okay, a Rain team? Yes, Rain team. With Archaladon, Swampert, Sinistcha, Pelipper, Garchomp, and Charizard. I wonder if it's Charizard X. I mean, it could still be Y, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, it's X, you've got like 3 dragons, but I suppose that's not too much of an issue when you've got Archaladon. It doesn't really... Anyway. What are we bringing? Floette looks okay. But Barbaracle is cool. Yeah. The other awkward thing is that, like, the speed training between Mega Swampert and Mega Barbaracle is quite key as to whether, like, Shell Smashed Barbaracle outspeeds Mega Swampert in rain because of its Swift Swim ability. These are all questions that will be answered momentarily. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, the Barbaracle lead is, like, not always the one that works out, but sometimes it does. They probably Tailwind, don't they? Which makes me kind of want to, like, try and navigate around that. And, like, not try and match it with Shell Smash, etc. Because I'm just not going to win against this Swampert. So I'm just going to Rock Slide, and then we'll figure something out. Like this. Fringes, okay. Alright, that's pretty big. Again. So what I can do here is just knock off. Do I want to go on the offensive here? I could Shell Smash now. Yeah, let's do it. So, I don't think they're going to Water Move Barbaracle. I think they're going to Earthquake, if anything. And I might as well get the extra defense that Mega Barbaracle gives me. I take that slightly better. But they wave crash into Weavile. Okay, hoping I'm not Focus Sash. Okay, that's fine too. And that's a big chunk back onto Swampert as well. Bop. Sorry, Pelipper. No, I kind of cheesed this turn already. So this could have been a KO on Swampert, so I'm risking this here. Which I don't know whether I should be doing. Because I'm not necessarily faster than the Swampert. So yeah, the speed on this Barbaracle is enough for me to outspeed Scarf, Adamant Garchomp. And yeah, I don't know whether they would feel they need to be that fast themselves as well. Like, Scarchomp's not a Pokemon Swampert needs to worry about as much. So what I could do is try and get in Sinistra, and that would keep Barbaracle very safe. So yeah, what I'm thinking he was doing is maybe triple Axle Protect. They do wave crash me. Yep, so at least I made that play right. So they're just hoping they're faster. I'm not yet making that call. Citrus? No. Okay, cool. Just get KO with Weavile. Good job, Barbaracle, for directing so much attention. So it's been an Earthquake, because like that's probably enough. Given I'm a -1 defense. Yes, Arch. We'll get an Incin. And just hope Barbaracle is faster, I think. Yep, that's the goal. It's an inverse. Like, this should make me live an Earthquake. But it is way faster than faster, no! Yeah, that should be enough, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I've played some games where I am the faster of the two. But unfortunately, this Swampert is pretty speedy. Okay, at least we do that, though. Crit. Okay. Not the worst crit. Now let's go Sinistra, yeah, because I need to wait for the rain to run out, and then the Weavile can KO on Swampert. Whereas I think there's one more turn. Yeah. And this time I have a fake out turn as well. Need to be thinking about how I'm actually going to deal with this Talon. So yeah, fake out Swampert and I mean, I could Trick Room. I think Shadow Ball is better. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Get up one more special attack boost before the rain goes away. Yeah, this Archalon could still be quite a beast. Oh, Winter Sinistra. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, they are also faster, which, yeah, it's not a surprise. But yeah, now with the rain stopping, that should help things a little bit. So... I think it makes sense to Parting Shot. and Matcha Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what this Swamput's moves are, obviously. Like, it could have Ice Punch as coverage, which would be kind of scary. But yeah, first -1 Wave Crash. Just about survive. Okay. Which takes themselves out. Alright. Yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. Now, obviously, that... Yeah, I would have preferred that to be a Shadow Ball. It's not over, though. Actually, it's really not over. Because, yeah, now we get in Weavile. Oops. Everything's so low. Like, my special attack isn't, like, going to make much difference now. Maybe I should have sacked Weavile there. No. Well, here what I can do is fake out. Switch in Incin. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then... do, yeah, minimal damage, obviously. But it's not leftovers. Arch flinches. Yeah. Okay, good. that would have been quite a funny endgame, actually. GG's. Yeah, so what I think would have happened there is that I can then switch Weavile out and fake out to heal up Incin. And then Incin becomes a bit too healthy then, I think. And I just kind of slowly whittle away, I think, from there. But... GG's. Wow. Okay. Charizard, Venusaur, Kingambit, Aerodactyl, Rotomwash, and Emboar of all Pokemon. Wow. Not even replacing the dominant fire type of the format, but there as well. Right. Venusaur is a bit tricky for this team. It is a bit tricky. But if we can get through it, and Barbaracle has quite a good time. We'll just see if that's possible. Incin and then Sinistro, I think. Yeah. Kind of a standard 4, I think, for this matchup. Like, I think Emboar would be decent into me. I can see it coming. But then Venusaur's less of a problem if you're Mega Evolving Emboar. Okay. Okay, figuring out Aerodactyl's kind of obvious. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm not too worried about Kingambit, especially after Mega Evolving and Shell Smashing. I mean, it could be Iron Head, to be fair, but I should hit that. Okay, double protect. I'd love to see that. No, okay, that's right. That's, yeah, it is right. Okay, we'll see. If this is Iron Head, then I will probably go down to this. Let's see. Okay, phew. Into Weavile now. And we steal the Chopper Berry. Cool, okay. Not that it would have survived anyway, but yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, maybe Weavile survived an attack. Okay. There's Emboar at the bottom there. So this... It's probably Sash Arrow, isn't it? Probably Sash. So I kind of want to Ice Shard and Frost Glide. This should get the KO. Okay, yes! Right around Sucker Punch. Excellent. That's good to see. Them hoping to get the last ditch Sucker before they go down to a fighting move, and then me weaving my way around that. Good job, Barbaracle. That form of speed control gun. So we still get to see a Mega. But I'm quite happy with how Barbaracle's doing at the moment. Okay, Charizard. Not the Mega I thought would come in. I'll be honest. Maybe not many options other than like Dodge Rock Slide, potentially. I've got Instant Sinister in the back. Like, I can only KO one here, I think. And Charizard could be an issue if I don't get rid of it with Barbaracle. So let's do this. Because I think there's a chance... Oh, no, Rock Slide Triple Axle won't KO to King Gambit, will it? No, I don't think it will. Anyway, I still wanted to respect it. This still could be Protect. But it isn't. Nice. Okay. Good. Yeah, King Gambit's very doable without Barbaracle, but Charizard's not. Yeah, this is definitely KOing. Yeah. Right, close. And then it's a low kick. Alright. Which Barbaracle lives. Cool. I don't actually know how heavy Barbaracle is, but I was at -1 defense. So I'm guessing that was 80 base power? That'd be my guess. Yeah, I don't know why this Venusaur didn't come in earlier. But I guess you get the sun up, I suppose, first, don't you? So, oh well. Well, everything's quite in Sucker Punch range now, isn't it? Which is a bit annoying. Let's Ice Shard and Protect, I think. Got a few too many things. Okay, let's go Protect. There. Oh! Wait, did you notice that? I protected first. Okay. Barbaracle's faster than this Venusaur. That means I can heal up Barbaracle so Sucker Punch doesn't KO. And then go for another Rock Slide, I think. Yeah, that was good information to see. Did not expect that. So, the matcher, Sucker Punch comes out. Yep, we just survived. Very nice. Rock Slide comes out and hits. Awesome. Big KO on King Gambit. Venusaur taken down. Pretty low. And it's Giga Drain into Sinister. Okay. So I think we might get away with another KO. As, yeah, they pull it. Cool, very nice. 4-0 with Mega Barbaracle again. Let's go. So there's the team. I've really enjoyed it this week, honestly. Mega Barbaracle really hits hard, okay? Like, close combats, Rock Slides that's even more powerful and faster than Aerodactyl if you get the Shell Smash up. Yeah, I think it's got potential. Maybe not the best Mega to come out of Regulation Set MB, but one to look out for. Might kind of just maybe kind of submarine under and just kind of sweep the competition at a regional or something. I can see it happening. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a go if you haven't tried it already, or let me know if you've tried any other Mega Barbaracle teams, because it's really awesome. Next week, we will be featuring Mega Blastoise. Probably the only other Mega, actually, that can also Shell Smash. So, let's see if I end up making a team that actually goes around that sort of strategy or not. But for now, please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the content, and look out for the next episode. But for now, bye for now.